Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Knight's Declassified College Survival Guide. I'm your host, TJ Gibson, and today we're going to be discussing something that every college student should at least consider, if not actually do, and that's joining a club. But not all clubs take place in a TV studio like this, so why would we do it here? Let's go. So the first thing that's really great about joining a club is that it allows you to make friends, and not only make friends in general, but particularly make friends that are engaged in things that you're interested in, and also that are probably in the same major as you if you're in a club that's involved in your major, and you might not be, and that's fine too, but if you are, then you're going to make friends who are going to have a lot of the same classes as you, especially like your upper class years where you're going to be getting into the grit of what you're involved in. Say like for somebody who's in communications, you'll have friends who can help you make your productions or help you with any journalistic stuff or PR stuff. If you're in business, you can have people that can help you, figure out how to make a pitch or something like that. You can have people to do research with if you're in more of a scientific field. So yeah, basically one of the great things about joining a club is that you make a lot of friends and you make friends that are involved in your interests. And so if you want to make friends, there's few better ways to do it in college than to join a club. So our next step is So one thing that I hinted at earlier is that another thing that joining a club does is it engages your interests. And chances are when you're in college, you're already going for something that you're interested in the first place or that you at least want to pursue professionally. But you can engage it even more if you join a club. Say, again, if you are a communications major and you want to work in production, it gives you a chance to work in production with other people and to do that more and to find more of a passion. And if you join a club that isn't involved in your major, you might even find a new passion, something you didn't even know you were interested in. Like there's people who are scientific-based majors who end up joining a communications club or join a business-related club or something of that nature. Maybe even they join an a cappella group or something. The point is that joining something like that helps you find what you're interested in and find what your passions are, whether you knew what they were and you engaged them more or you found new ones. And within that, it also develops your skills, because when you join a club and when you engage your interests, when you're hanging out with people, you're enthused about what you're doing. And so you're bound to end up working on things that you're already interested in or have become interested in, and you're going to get way better at them, and you're going to be doing them more. And that's also where you might find your passion, because you're going to be saying, oh, look, I can shoot stuff way better now if you're in a production-based club, or I'm in this club that's based on business stuff, and oh, now I know how to go into a room and make a pitch. Now I have confidence that I didn't have before, that maybe I had a little bit in classes, but doing it over and over again with people in this club has made me so much better at it. And so that's another thing. You engage your interests and you develop your skills. Our third and final thing, though, the final really important point about joining a club is that it gives you an opportunity to stack your resume and build your portfolio. The thing is, when you're in a club, like I said, you develop skills, you engage your interests, you make friends, you do things that you love, you do things that maybe you didn't know you love, but you do now. What's going to happen is that you're going to have a lot of opportunities to do things like maybe volunteer or to join some other kind of organization, or the people you make friends with might tell you, hey man, I have this thing coming up, do you want to come help me with this? It gives you a lot of opportunities to show hey, I volunteered for this on my resume, or hey, I've been involved in this thing, or I also joined this organization. It gives you just a lot more opportunities to do things like that. And any kind of club that is based on creating any kind of content or anything like that, like a video-based club like this, a production-based club, you're going to build up your portfolio. You're going to build up works of videos that you've made, videos that you've helped your friends make, maybe some big events, like some live streams, or you might go shoot some sports, something like that. You're going to really have all these opportunities to create content that maybe you wouldn't have created if you hadn't joined a club, if you've just been by yourself. And especially since you're engaging your passions and you're engaging what you're interested in or finding new interests, you're going to diversify your portfolio, and you're going to have a lot of different things on there that are going to be super useful to you in your future as you go into your career. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits to joining a club, and that's just another one of them. So I'll close out with this. There's a lot of benefits to joining a club. There's a lot of merits to engaging your interests, to making more friends, to building your resume. But one thing that I definitely don't want to go without saying is that joining a club just makes college a lot more fun. Not only are you hanging out with people, not only are you creating things or just engaging things that you're interested in, regardless of what kind of club you're in, you're gonna feel like you're part of something bigger, like you're part of a team, like you not only have all these friends, but you have all these friends that are equally as interested in the things that you're interested in, and that you're going to help each other go forward into your future and continue to do the things that you love. So that's been another episode of Knight's Declassified College Survival Guide. As always, I'm your host, TJ Gibson. See you next week.